All right, it's that time of our show. The wonderful, the beautiful, the intelligent, the exciting Angie Hill joining us from Bounce Radio this morning.
I was wondering who you were talking about. I was like, I want to meet her. She sounds really fun.
Let me tell you something. She is a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
And also, excellent job on Friday night at Dancing with the Stars.
Wasn't that a great show? Mm-hmm. You know, honestly, Will, anybody who puts themselves out there to do the practicing and, well, do the dancing in front of 300 people is so, just, to me, I wouldn't be able to do that. So for me to MC the thing is great, but to watch like the progression of people and just see them outside of their comfort zone is just so great, and for such a great cause too.
It's amazing, and I think that's probably what helps a lot of the nervous dancers is like, you know what, regardless of how I might look here, it's all for a wonderful cause.
Exactly. I do know you need to read the room because one of the dancers was telling me how he is like a dancer by night and a welder by day, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's just like flash dance. And he looked at me like, what? What are you talking about? And if I have to explain it to you, it's just not a joke. It's just like,
that's the one where you just move forward with
like,
your
don't
life.
Don't even worry about it, okay?
Okay, speaking of good causes, the first one that we're going to talk about today.
Let's talk about the Humane Society. Do you remember back in the fall when the Humane Society did the Taylor Swift ticket giveaway with the 50-50? And it was just huge.
Wild. It was absurd with how big that got.
All right, so they're doing it again with Oasis. Because Oasis is coming to Toronto. They're doing 2 shows, but they have the Sunday, August 24th show at Rogers Stadium. Not only will you get 2 tickets for that, you get preferred seating, you get $500 in spending cash.
Whoa.
And whatever's in the 50-50.
Oh,
and it was some crazy amount, like almost 200,000, I think, wasn't it?
It was wild.
Yeah.
Speaking with them, like the days, the weeks leading up to, I think everyone was a little bit shocked, but that's the Taylor Swift effect. Now, hopefully, you will find me underneath landslide.
So good. Who needs to go to Oasis when we have you?
Yes, that's right, for 4 more days. But we'll touch on that. Yes. Continue on.
All right, now Saturday Night Lives at Dallas, because we were talking about the fact that there just seems to be nowhere to go, you know, for older folks, and you're kind of like, man, I really wish I could be, 25 again. Well, you have that chance because they've got Saturday Nights Live at Dallas, and they've got live bands. On the 7th, it's Brant Station with Mark Smith Experience, but the Orangeman on the 14th and the 21st. Now, this is Dallas nightclub. It used to be Stages, and it used to be a wild time.
Okay.
For $20, you see a Van Halen cover band called the Van Halen Invasion with special guests Trucker Mouth and Voodoo Curse. So it's going to be a great. The only thing that would make this more great, Will, is if they started it at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and it ended at 7.
An early bird.
That would be the best.
So Saturday Night Live afternoon edition.
Yeah.
And you said used to be. You had some memories in there. We're not going to go in, but
no.
Well, yeah. Okay. But there's some good times in there.
A couple of some things that never should have happened.
Yes.
And Erick Traplin Day is on Sunday.
Yep.
June the 8th. So that starts at noon, goes till 5, I believe, and Carl's Air Square downtown Kitchener is where it's all going to happen, with a special tribute starting at 1. And
that's going to be really fun. We've been promoting that a little bit too on our Need to Know segments, and Ashley will be speaking with them throughout this week too. I just want to say this is our final Music Monday.
I know.
Extremely bittersweet, and just to all of our viewers, we get to speak a little bit on the radio, but being able to work with you on these Music Mondays and sit across from you, from our office to our studios, has been such a pleasure, to the point where my dad texts me every day almost talking about us and talking about you, just because he knows how close that we are. I'm gonna miss you, Rockstar. You are so amazing in every way.
I'm gonna miss you too, and I need to thank you so much for bringing life to the place and making it fun and bringing life to the city. And thank you so much, because I've had to learn different ways to beat like women in their 70s away without hurting them. Everybody loves Will, so much so I said, what would be a great thing? We need to put Will in a bachelor auction, and some charity would have so much money.
One day. Yeah. We're going to do that. Right. But I love you, buddy.
I love you,
Bring
too.
it in.
Thank you so much.